Veuer.
War, strife, and genocide. It's created a global tidal wave of human beings, people flooding across international borders at historic levels. It's not just an American problem. Countries around the world are trying to figure out how to make sure there aren't terrorists lurking in the crowds. In America, President Donald Trump has given a voice to that concern. During both his campaign for the White House and now in his administration, the president has claimed that the U.S. basically has an open-door policy when it comes to refugees. Then candidate Trump called for change.
I call it extreme vetting. I call it extreme vetting. Our country has enough problems. We don't need more, and these are problems like we've never had before.
The president has made good on that promise. He signed an executive order that blocks refugees from 7 countries whose population is majority Muslim. Now, while that rhetoric about open borders has struck a chord, the reality is a little different. Refugees who want to come into the United States already face extremely rigorous vetting. According to a report in the New York Times, refugees have to go through a 20-step process. That process includes interviews with the United Nations, the State Department, and Homeland Security. They are subject to several background checks and fingerprint screenings, and even a cultural orientation class. This process could take between 2 and 5 years. One former immigration officer even wrote in the Washington Post, "I can affirm that whoever wrote Trump's executive order blocking refugees from the United States is wholly unfamiliar with the U.S. immigration system." Bottom line, the debate is going to continue for weeks and months to come. But it's important to know what the process is, even as we look at what we can or should be doing. For Veuer, I'm Nick Cardona.